Lysistrata had them all take a solemn oath.
Lock it up! Lock it up!
Stop the murder madness, or there would be no more Pope.
The situation's out of control because I'm in front of an empty stripper pole.
That's right. You get snubbed.
I looked up the date of Lysistrata, 411 BCE.
Yes.
Nothing has changed. We are the same as they were back then.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
Well, I think that shows you that the visionary that the author, the great Greek playwright Aristophanes was. The play is called Lysistrata. I go back and forth the pronunciation, but we felt, Kevin Wilmot, the co-writer, and I felt that theme could work in contemporary South Side Chicago today.
indeed it does, and so many other cities.
Right.
So obviously there's so many things that you can do. I mean, me personally, I believe it begins in the community, and I believe it, economically and financially is where we can really fix some things. But I don't think that's everybody's job and everybody's goal to say, hey, I'm gonna go and do this and do that. But to at least get out there and speak on it and show that we recognize that there's a problem, we want to focus in on humanity. I think you're doing the right thing. That feeling that you feel, that's how we create change.
If we all hold out, who can they go to?
The boss. Them hoes over there.
Well, we will enlist them too.
I think it's important for people to remember that this is a satire. So satire uses humor to illuminate a darker, more serious issue. Spike's created a world that's not steeped in the actual reality. He stretches the environment. We speak in verse. The entire movie, we're speaking in verse. There's dance. We had to use every part of who we are as artists to help tell this story and create this world. So it's important to remember that satire is a mechanism we're using here.
Trying to get my head straight. It's the city of Chi-Raq, and get your bed made.
Do you want justice?
The sound of you on that handheld microphone, it felt like I was there. It's almost distorted.
Yeah, I mean, the Spike is an old school filmmaker, so he wanted to capture what that room sounds like. And when you hear Father Mike Flager, who Mike Corrigan, of course, is based on, who's working at Sabina, that's a raucous room.
Yeah.
And there's distortion, and there's moans, and there's tears, and there's a lot of. It can be a very raw place.
What's up, Spinner?
They call her Lysistrata, a woman like no other.
You just try taking away their guns.
Okay, the dirty poppers.
There are some who believe that all reality, the reality we perceive, is based on images, a bunch of images strung together. That's the power of this kind of a film and film in general. It can help change reality, your reality, just by the exposure to the image.
What's one thing that people can walk out of this movie and be inspired to do?
People know one could go to everytown.com or .org. It's an organization to not rip guns out of people's hands, not to impinge upon their Second Amendment rights, but let's come to some serious discussion, and let's try to get politicians to represent us and not the National Rifle Association.